to coin Star Trek, the great frontier is going to be wedge shafts. In the next little bit of time coming on, obviously there's been a bit of a rush on putter shafts and changing them to these strong, stiff graphites like the LA Golf one. I still believe that the putter shaft is a preeminence to the wedge shaft scenario. The wedge shaft is the next frontier of fitting. You know, back in the day, you had Diamond Gold S200, that was it, stick it in every shaft possible, there's your wedge shaft. Now, for a lot of people that's true, slightly softer, heavier wedge shaft, it does make a lot of sense to go down that road. But if you've got a 90, 85 gram shaft and you're jumping straight into a 130 gram, 128 gram wedge shaft, that's going to feel really different, right? And it's going to feel a bit dead, especially if you haven't got a lot of speed. So there's an element now where you've got to start thinking laterally about, okay, well, you know, these custom wedge shafts like the Project X wedge shaft, high rev 610s from KBS, they're out there to help you bridge that gap. You know, that 110 gram shaft is probably a great, if you like, intermediate feeling between that 130 compared to this 85, 95 gram shaft. Remember, shafts have got lighter predominantly over the years, but wedge shafts kind of have, but kind of haven't. So again, when you're doing the fit, be aware of that wedge shaft and understanding that if you're going, say 5 to gap wedge in a certain shaft, be careful you don't jump the weight massively up and spike it with the two wedges like a 54-60 or 55-60 or 54-58, whatever the combination may be in the wedges, okay? Be aware, don't be lazy. That's all I would say, is in the fitting process, back in the day when you hit a driver shaft well and you go, oh, don't worry, have that in the 3-wood. We all know that one now is a burnt, done deal, right? That's gone. We need that to be slightly different. You might have the same option, but it's very unlikely. It's the same in the wedges. Just because it works well in an iron doesn't mean that it's going to work in a wedge. And equally, don't be lazy and go, yeah, that S200 and wedge shaft's fine for you. Yeah, there's better options probably out there for somebody. Now, there are people out there that will fit the wedge shaft perfectly and they'll swear by it. Absolutely great. S400 is a brilliant wedge shaft, and so is the S200. But all I would say is have the cadence and if you like, the foresight and the what I call peripheral vision in fitting to just try a couple of different things and just see if it's better. It may not be, but just take the time to try it.